Hello, I'm putting together this quick little tutorial for those of you who are unfamiliar with Seesaw to get you started on your book club posts. So I'm starting out here, I'm on my computer. I went to web.seesaw.me, and remember I need to sign in as a student into this class. So if you have another account for Seesaw where you're the teacher, you'll have to sign out of that account and then sign in as a student. A couple of other things you might do are maybe open up a new browser and sign into Seesaw as a student in that browser and then stay signed in, or even on an iPad if you have an iPad at home where you could just sign in as a student on that app and then just stay signed in so you don't have to sign in and out all the time. So what you have is the sign in QR code. It was in that original email that I sent you. If you need that again, let me know. There is a text code, which is what I'm going to enter here in a second. However, what's strange about the text code is it only lasts for 15 minutes. So that's why I didn't provide you with the text code, because it changes all the time. But you'll see once I click on I'm a student, the webcam is going to automatically open. So you would just hold your QR code that I sent you in front of that, and it's going to automatically sign you in. So I'm going to go ahead and click I'm a student, and then I'm going to enter the code and sign in. And now you see the feed for our class. So if I scroll down, this is kind of what's called our feed view. So these are all the posts that friends in our class have made. So your first assignment was just to do a quick introduction. So I'm just going through and looking at the different posts. You did a great job. Some people did photos, some people used notes, some people uploaded a collage or something they made. So you did an awesome job. If you notice underneath, you'll see different people liked. So where the heart is if you liked that post. And then you could also comment on the post. And different friends already tried that little feature. So that was really cool. Over here is the list of all of the students that are in our class. So if you're in our class, your name should show up over on this side. This portion is where you see everything from the class. If you want to see just one person's post, you can click on their name. And then if I scrolled through here, when Becky has more posts, I would be able to see all of the posts that Becky made. So I think the one thing that's going to be a little bit tricky is this feed view is where my questions to you are going to pop up. Right now this is at the top because I just posted it, but once people start adding their replies, you'll need to just kind of scroll until you see my name and until you see the post that I put on there. I'm also going to email these to you each week, so they'll be posted in Seesaw and emailed to you just so you're able to easily find the questions. So once you're ready to answer your question, you're going to click the plus over in the corner and then choose whatever tool you want to use. Probably the simplest one to start with is just a note. And you can begin by typing your answers in here. So I might just say my answer to question 1. I can help my students be a little bit more creative by allowing them a little bit of choice in the classroom once they are familiar with some digital tools. They can choose tools to publish their work with. And I'm going to stop there, but you could continue answering all of your questions, and then when you're ready you're going to click this check mark over at the side. Seesaw does have this cool tool. I think it's just off of the screen, but there's a space at the bottom where you could add audio, so you could add your voice to this. Good to know with your students as well. Or there's a button down here where you can edit that note if you need to. I'm going to check mark it because I'm ready to post it. From here is where you would choose your name. That's how we would know who this post is coming from. Becky, I'm going to borrow you for now. And then I'm going to do that check mark again. I did add folders to here, and this is an optional feature, but I think it would be helpful if we could tag these with the week that we're posting to. So once this opens, just pick the week that we're in. So right now the only folder available is week 1, and then I'm going to go ahead and post that. Everything has to be approved by the teacher first. And so right here you can see this is waiting for approval. Your post isn't going to be visible to anyone else until I look it over and then approve it for the classroom. So don't panic if you post and then you go back on later and you can't find it. It just means I haven't had a chance to approve it yet. Once it's approved, when we get on, we'll be able to look through and see one another's. So your job each week is going to be to do your post, answering the questions, and then getting on a separate time and just kind of scrolling through. We keep saying Becky's cute little dog here because she put it at top. Good thinking, Becky. But then when we see our other friends' posts, then we could open up this comment feature and we could respond to some of their posts. So if I am going to respond to a post, sorry, I'm getting stuck here. Becky, I think I'm going to have to comment on yours. I'm going to go ahead and click comment. And from here, I would first choose my name and then I would write my comment. So this just shows who that comment is coming from. When I like it, same thing. If I click like, it's going to ask me my name. That way it'll show up here so that Becky knows where that like is coming from. I hope that that is helpful. I'm always available via email, or I can give you my cell phone number if you're getting stuck on this. Just let me know. I'm excited to do this with you. Thanks.